Are American politicians to blame for the Azerbaijan Airlines plane crash?
A developing story from Kazakhstan in the last few hours. Many people are feared dead after a passenger plane with nearly 70 people on board crashed in the southwest of the country. Dramatic footage shows the plane falling towards the ground, followed by a large explosion as it hits the ground.
Azerbaijan Airlines crashes in Aktau in the country of Kazakhstan. News reports are stating that Russia may be to blame. Their air defense system may have shot down the passenger airline carrying 67 passengers and killing 38. Reports are stating that the pilot of the Azerbaijani airline attempted to make 3 emergency landings after, from what some say, he was struck by a bird. But reports now are saying that it seems to be an air defense system from Russia, believed to be a scatter bomb, which is a projectile once fired before making impact explodes, throwing massive amounts of shrapnel to assure its ultimate damage on any aircraft. From what we're told, the airline was heading from the city of Baku to the southern tip of Russia of Grozny. Fog caused the plane to reroute. You can see there seems to be shrapnel damage throughout the tail end of the plane, causing investigators to lean towards a scatter bomb. And why? Who really is to blame? Why did 38 people have to perish? Before we come to judgment, I believe we should judge our own politicians. Our politicians who financed this war, who are making billions of dollars in profit for themselves and for their generational wealth. You must understand, these people do not see you or I as a productive part of society, a waste of space, a liability. These politicians are destroying our country from within, and now it is spreading overseas to other countries with their ideologies and their rhetoric. It is an absolute shame that Russia possibly made a mistake. But again, what would you do? Consider yourself a leader at wartime. Let's say you had the responsibility to protect the country. What would you do? I believe you would protect that country. We don't need to see a black box. We don't need to hear a statement from Russia. We know exactly what happened. If America was not funding Ukraine's war, this plane crash would have never happened. Russia at this time is claiming not to come up with a hypothesis. Once an investigation is complete, we can come to a ruling.
There was a plane crash, people died, there were injured as well. We would like to express our condolences to the families and friends of the victims. We hope that those who were injured recover quickly.
You must understand how propaganda works, with the fear and the uncertainty. And now, Russia is labeled as enemy number 1 yet again. Let's take a moment and try to see what Russia's point of view may be. You gotta understand, after seeing thousands and thousands of your men killed by drones, anything that flies in the airspace could be subject to being deadly weapons. Let's say Zelensky, who has not been a fair player in this war in any way, decided to disguise a warplane as a passenger airline. Let's be realistic. Are there really rules in war? And from what we see, it doesn't appear to be. Now, let's get down to the facts. Russia's air defense system has been inundated with drones. And where do these drones come from? Lockheed and Martin. And why do they come from Lockheed and Martin? Because our greedy American politicians do not care about life. American politicians who have financed and funded Ukraine's war against Russia have inundated Russian skies with 10,000 drones a month. These drones don't fly around and take photos. They swarm in and blow up, killing soldiers. These warmongering, money-hungry politicians are only interested in personal profit and gains. It should almost be a war crime. These men have no chance. They are killed as they're walking. They're killed as they're cooking instantly. Drones being launched on men, defenseless. This is not the war of the past. This is a war of the future. And the future war is not hand-to-hand combat. It's maniacal. It's devastating. And it's catastrophic. America is funding Ukraine war to hold global dominance with the American dollar. And this is for one reason: power of trade and control of markets. Russia is trying to deny America of its access into their accounts and their banking. Putin is being outsourced and outfunded by other global entities. These drones that have been killing his soldiers are not to be taken lightly. If there's something in the sky, it gets shot down. Why would the Russian government believe it was a passenger plane when that's restricted airspace for them? If I was in that situation, I believe I would have protected my country. I would like to take a moment and send a blessing to the deceased. This was a horrific and tragic incident caused by American funding of war. This is the real cause of the plane crash. I will keep you informed as new details emerge of this ongoing situation. As you know, this is a time of war, time of unrest throughout our planet, with the drones, the orbs, the crashes, the wars, the politics, and the finances. I will continue looking and searching, scouring the internet to find out the truth. And I will find the truth. I'm your boy Bear Jags, and thanks for following along with my journey. Remember to like and subscribe for more exciting content like this. And until the next one, peace out.